function is basically for the text fields widget in the Flutter. So there is two types of text field in the Flutter. One is text field and the second one is text form field. So first we should know about the difference between text field and text form field. So the basic difference is if you want to simply use a text field that doesn't have sufficient functionality like the validation and all, then you directly use a text field. But if you want to use some extra built-in functionalities with the text field, then you can use a text form field. Okay, so we will discuss about these two components in the development. Okay, so let's get started. So here is my main method. So I'm going to create a stateless widget. uh, Stateless widget, I have created one stateless widget, like we can use any user field. So I am giving the name of this class is user field. Okay, then I will pass this custom widget here, user field. Okay, just remove it. Okay, this is main function, this is material, and this is run. Okay, so we need one more here. Then this user field custom widget will return a widget that will have a text field. First I'm going to develop a text field widget. Okay, so the first widget in the application we use a scaffold, right? Scaffold has a bar, then I'm going a bar with title of user field. Okay, the second property is a body. Then this body will have a username field. Okay, the text field. So I'm adding a text field here, text field widget. In the body, this text field can contain a decoration property. Decoration, then you can use an input decoration class, and this class can have some properties like it can have an icon or drawable in the text field. So I can use icon property, and I can use icon widget for rendering the icon. Then we have some inbuilt icons in the Flutter framework, so I can use these icons dot like uh, person. I'm using person. So user field, or you can say it is an email field. Okay, so I have added one icon here. The second would be the label of the field. So I will use a label text, and the label text will be email. And the third, we will use the property hint text. Okay, so you will see the difference between label text and text field. Label text, then enter email address. Okay, So I have added three properties in the item decoration. Okay. The second property I will use when someone enter some text in the text field, then we will print those entering fields uh, into the log. Then there is a property with the name of onChanged. Okay, so here you can use a value, and that value would be whatever you enter in the text field. Okay, so I'm going to print it so you can understand uh, the values. Okay, so I have implemented this text field, this one decoration and on changed. Okay, then I'm going to run this. See, this is a text field, and here is a icon, the person icon, and the label text is email. Hint, where is hint? So when I focus this, you will see enter email address. Label would be this, and hint, whenever the text will be blank, then your hint text will be visible. Okay, so the second functionality on changed. So whenever you enter something like email address a, so in the log you can see a, so it is coming on the on change property. This value we are going to print here. So if you want to extract the value from the text field, then you can use this on change method while typing if you want to get that value. Then abc at the rate gmail.com. Okay, so you can see whatever text we are going to print on every text input, you will get that value in the on change property or function. Okay, but if you are going to use a text field, then you cannot add validation for this field. Okay, so but if you want to, like if you are developing any login application or any of type of field, and there you need to add some validation for this, like email, for entering email, you want to add some validation over there, and for password you have to enter, you have to add some validation over there, then this text will not be a good choice. In that case, you have to replace this text field with text form field. Okay, so I'm replacing this text field with form field. Okay, I'm using same. There is a one property on change would be same. Then uh, there are one property validator would be available with text form field only. Here is the same method value. Then in this value, whatever you enter in the text field would be there in the value. Then you can validate your value in this function. Okay, so if you want to show any validation error around this field, then you have to implement a form field uh, as a parent of this text form field, because it's already a text form field is a part of form field, form widget. Okay, so in the parent part I will add the form. First, we will not implement the form field because uh, you will see the difference after adding form field and before adding form field. Okay, so first I'm not adding this form field as the parent of this text form field, and only I'm returning error here. Return, like I can check if values dot contains, if value contains any at the rate character, then there should be an error message, invalid email address will be show, and otherwise you add here a question mark, then null. Okay, this is a change property, then validator property. This is a statement closing, then add to semicolon here. Okay, so we have added a validator function for text form field, and I have added a error message whenever you enter at the rate text into this email address form field. Okay, so I'm running it again. Okay, then I'm entering email address like abc at the rate gmail.com. Okay, nothing happens. We have added a validator, but we are not showing any error over there. Okay, so now you will add a form widget as a parent of text form field. So I'm adding body as a, like here is a two types parent, wrap with widget, use wrap with widget. I will give this widget name as a form. Okay, and this form has a property with the name of auto validate. By default it is false, and what it happens when I make it true. Okay, then I'm run it again. Then start entering email address abc, then I'm entering at the rate. See the difference. You will get a validation error, and you will get that message when you enter the character based on the validation logic. Here we have added a logic like